has already come out. So next week it's going to be just be World Cup all the time. So this is Blind Bluff. What did I say it was? Blindbluff Pines. Yeah, Blindbluff Pines by Indigestion, with a neat way of spelling the name. So Jess must be the person's name. Okay. Central Hazard. Pretty standard opening hole. I don't normally like little islands in the bunkers. It kind of almost works here as a waste bunker, but I don't know. Sometimes I'll see one where I'm like, yeah, okay, that's not too bad, and then other times I'll just hate it. It's weird. Okay, ran it into the central hazard. It's not what you're supposed to do. Okay. That is a Marion Bunker, you're right. Oh, I think this is too, isn't it? Okay. Didn't really look at that green, but there wasn't much that looked too out of shape with it. Okay. So you could, in theory, hit 3-wood and probably still get home here. But if you want a shorter shot, you're going to hit driver and you're going to have to get the gap there downwind at least. Squiggly bunkers. Yeah, again, narrow bunker there I'm not loving. And it's going to come into play on... Or did that... I don't know if that's one or what's going on here. Yeah, the more I see these little islands of turf, the less I'm liking them, but it's a bit of a niggle, quite frankly. I think those are meant to be waste bunkers, so... Wow, only 96. Okay. So second shot, I mean, it's framed pretty nicely with those bunkers coming in. Ooh, that pin is rough. It's a par 5 though, so again, the question is always, can I stick a wedge there? I should be able to. Always just a little short with the 60 FPS. It's weird. Yeah, I mean, overall, there's a look to it that is pretty cool. I'm not sure about that mound behind the green, but I don't know. It didn't end up playing quite as difficultly as I thought it might. And again, it's par 5, so I'm okay with it. I'm okay with a tough pin on a par 5. Again, it's can you hit a wedge to it, right? Okay. I still haven't looked at the green speeds. It's silly. You could argue the bunker on the right's a touch on the big side, but I mean, you'd be getting pretty nitpicky. I do like it's got a high side and a low side to it. That's something I got to do with the one bunker I've done. So then the way it kind of sits nicely there because of it. It's a bit tricky to see because of this hill right in front of it, but again, not really. Again, I'm not. And you know what? I think part of my dislike of these mounds is I grew up on a course that had these everywhere, and after looking at them for 20 years, I think I got sick of them, quite frankly. But and then we can run it in from the right. Okay. Jeez. Well, Lucas is practicing for his last 2 rounds of the promo event by the looks of things. Ah. It's okay, dude. Alright, so again, just a little bunker in the middle to just make this wide fairway not play quite so wide. Interesting. So we're definitely going for kind of waist bunkery feels, and I think it's working for the most part. Okay, short hole. Yeah, we're going a big waist area. I mean, probably fits the terrain. And that's half the battle. Well, that's more than half the battle, isn't it? Again, I like how we've got fairway around the green. This is maybe a little awkward where it goes green to fairway to light rough to bunker. Normally that would be fringe or something before you go to, or is that even heavy rough maybe? It's a little awkward, but okay, we got quite a slope to deal with here. Yeah, I was just about to say, Lucas, you're switching clubs halfway through a tournament that you're putting all that time into? That's maybe not the move. Then again, probably playing 60 SPS at the same time probably isn't either. Okay. More planting in the waist area? Yeah, I can see that. You make it really wasty. Yeah, I can see that. I mean, I think the theme that he's going for, he's pulling off. And I think what we're looking at would be like little planting niggles. I mean, one niggle you could have here is that, well, maybe it's not. There's areas where this is really shallow, but is that the end of the world? I don't know. Here we can probably still hit driver up there. Yeah. Well, you would know, Jack. That's your part of the world, right? So, oh yeah, okay, and there's some water here. Cool. Yeah, there's a cool vibe about this place. So from here, again, it looks pretty well framed. It's a bit empty on the right, but yeah. That transition there is a bit awkward. But I mean, this is stuff that people who've made 10 courses struggle with sometimes. This guy's first, apparently, from what I'm remembering. It could be 10, man. It absolutely could be. It's one of those things you would have to see it, right? To then see if it works. Overread that. Okay, drivable par 4. These mounds are bothering me again. So there is the option to hit a hybrid or an iron off the tee and leave yourself a full sand wedge, which is a bold play. Into the wind, I don't know that I can get it there, but we'll give her a rip. I think those mounds might just make it just a hair on the random side, whether you end up in a good spot or not. Okay, so we can just run it up in front. Cool. That's the rumor. I mean, I think that's what he's in the forums. This is in the forums, so I'm having a hard time remembering much of anything these days, never mind how many courses certain designers created. But I think it might be. Let me see. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Okay. Hello, everyone. I finally finished my first course after testing the waters with the designer a few months ago. Welcome to Blindbluff Pines, a laid-back dune-style course located off the coast of Northern California. It's par 72, 71, 65. Course will probably play on the easy side. Couple par 4s are definitely gettable. Hopefully not too easy. He's on PS4 as well. So, yeah, first design. Take out the driver, smoke it down here. I mean, this is first design, my goodness. Okay. Ooh. Is this sculpting maybe a bit on the harsh side? Maybe just a touch, but nothing too terrible, I don't think. I don't want to hit a pitch. Never want to hit a pitch. I sometimes hit a pitch because I need to, but I don't actually want to. Spin. Okay. Oh, I did push that. Bugger. Alright, let's have a quick look at the green. Okay. So, then 3 separate tiers to it. You know what? This bunker on the left, there was another one earlier. I almost would rather there not be rough around it. Just let the fairway run it into the bunker. I don't know how that would look, though. But let the green fall off down into that bunker. I don't know. Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's right, too. Forgot about that. Okay. So, I mean, this is meant to be a dunes type of course. So there's sand in a lot of areas. And it makes sense. Again, the transition there is just a little awkward. It's blind too, unfortunately. Now, is it meant to be blind? At 4 feet up, I doubt it. Yeah, I kind of wondered, Scoot. I was going to say heart green, but then somebody's like, no, it's not a heart. It could be. Yeah, I mean, if this is this person's first course out of the gate, my goodness. Imagine what they're going to be like when they really get comfortable with tools. Oh, I'll freak out there. Oh, this is a par 5. Okay, I was going to complain about there not being any room for a driver, but it's a par 5, so never mind. What's this on the card? That's a short par 5. 498. Okay. You don't have to have 600-yard par 5s all the time. And if you want to really make it short, you could. You have brought the ocean into play or this bunker. If you hit 3-wood, you could probably hit 3-wood twice and get there. Of course, we don't do that, but... It's got to carry. Nope. Okay. But I might still be able to get there from here. He's shown some really nice restraint not sticking this green right on the coast. Like, it's there, and a lot of people would have like had this be a super cliff straight down into the water. But he hasn't done that. He's left some room there. Which is bold. Which is bold. Okay, Jack. Like you said, you're the one that would know. Yeah, I like this. I mean, the planting down here, you could nitpick it a bit, I suppose. Maybe you could put a bit more. I don't know. But, yeah, he could have gone really bananas in this hole, and he really showed some restraint here, so that's cool. Now, it might make this a bit of an easy par 5, but then he said he felt like it was a bit on the easy side this course, so... Uh-oh. And because I was in the bunker, I had no chance of stopping it, so that's fair. Yeah. Yeah, with you there for sure. Oh, geez, that exploded. So, and he's also made the green a lot more difficult, and that, so, you know what? And this is definitely a heart. No, never mind. So he's taken what's a short par 5, but he's given it some teeth. And not really in a gimmicky way, I don't think. It's cool. You know, he's pulled off a lot of things that experienced designers struggle with. We're going to hear from this guy again. So this pin, so the fairway is more or less split. The left fairway, left side is the better angle for this pin, but I think for the rest of them it's going to be the right side, isn't it? Wasted that one, Lucas. That's why, you know what? That's one of the reasons I don't. Even for the platinum event, that was the first time I had seen that course. part of the reason is I don't, like, if I go and do what you just did, I start wondering, oh shoot, have I just blown it? Like, have I just shot my good round? Or I go in with expectations of I know I'm going to rip it up. You've already played it twice, so. Okay. Kind of a sneaky little green here. It's amazing how subjective golf is, the golf courses, because the first look of this course, I was like, okay, I like the vibe, and then all of a sudden I'm willing to discount a bunch of stuff about it because I like the vibe of it. But I mean, there's not really much to discount either. There's a lot of good things. Yeah. I wish you could do bunkers without rough around them, because I think that would look kind of cool. Okay, and now this is definitely an intentionally blind par 5 tee shot. There's no way he's put that there not knowing he's making it blind. And the middle of the fairway, you're kicking a field goal between the post, or the tee markers, sorry. What else do we have in the background to aim at? Yeah, this works for a blind tee shot, I think. Yeah. Yeah, I agree. This is really good. Over the dunes, I mean, so you can imagine this is a dunes wherever the hell it is in the world, whatever. It's a dune, it's like dune land, and he's just left the dune there and put a tee there, and then like he hasn't manufactured that dune. It looks like it was already there, and he's just put the hole around it, which is awesome. And then these bunkers here, so they serve two purposes, really. One purpose is they give the illusion of them being right in front of the green, so there's an optical illusion to them. They also make the layup have to be thought about a little bit. Now, what I'm wondering is he's given a bunch of room to the right. What's happening over here that makes it not oh, it's sloping that way. Okay. So yeah, that's good too. So the part that he's left more open, it cambers away down into this stuff. So he's making you think, okay, I want to go right, and you probably do, but you could end up running right down into the rough. So can you go left and roll it on? Looks like it. Yeah. It's well thought out. Damn. I don't think you can go quite that far left. Geez, that was too far anyways. Yeah, it definitely runs from the left. Or to the left, sorry. Backstop there, yeah, you spotted that. Wow. It's a cool hole. You could argue that sloping of that bunker's a little too aggressive, but I mean, we're really nitpicking now. And I just love its fairway all around the green. So you're hitting a second shot in there, and it can just roll forever. Well, that's well thought out. That's really well thought out. Yeah, no kidding, Scoot. That entire hole was so well thought out. What a great hole. Indigestion, kudos, my man. That's really, really good. Indigestion, sorry. Yeah, you could argue that bunker's a touch on the flat side, but let's see. Ooh. There's a lot of slope going on up there. Damn, didn't want to be slope. Yeah. Who is CD06? Anyways, I see him pop up every now and then, but I'm not entirely sure who it is. All right, so I've hit it in the wrong tier. You could argue that that might have been a touch harsh, that tier might be a bit small for the length, but I think I had enough room left to miss it into. Yeah, I had plenty of room left. I shouldn't be over here. Okay. Oh, nice read. Formerly known as Lemon. Formerly known as Avery. Oh, Avery I kind of remember. Was it Avery 06 before? That name I remember. Okay, another par 5. Again, we're doing it's a shorter par 5, but you can lay up and have tons of room, or you can try to challenge it. Oh, and then it cambers off into here too. Tricky, tricky. Okay, I don't mind that on a par 4 of this, or sorry, a par 5 of this length. Okay, and then the green has got... It's got a lot of movement to it, which on a par 5 of this length you'd expect. Is that... Oh, that is a false front. Okay. Sit. Yeah, I didn't want to be short. Damn. I mean, I guess the only thing I might complain a teeny tiny bit about would be that there's movement in the... Well, maybe that's a good thing, though. There's movement in the greens, but then the putts are pretty darn flat. Maybe that's part of what's making it a bit easier, is it should be fairly easy to make putts here. Okay. It's a cool looking par 4. Oh yeah, for sure, Axel. They're very easy to overdo. I mean, I think I've said this before, but if I would rather, if I'm creating a green, I'd rather it be too flat than too aggressive. But I think he's got a pretty good balance here, where there's definitely slope there, but if you hit the shot the way you're supposed to, you're rewarded with a nice putt. Like here, if I get in this, see ya. Geez, I almost wonder if I'd rather that be fairway though. I guess the one thing that I could critique about this is the transitions often haven't been done spectacularly well. But I mean, come on. Yeah. I mean, so you've got a fall off into green. That does it stay on that green? I think if you're gonna have a fall off, like you can't put a pin in there, can you? So if you're gonna have the fall off there, then just cut the green there. Would be my suggestion. Yeah, a little bit. Poor guy gave him. He set the bar too high for himself in the first, say 12 holes or so, 13, whatever it is. But now he's being held to a higher standard. That's yeah. You got to keep the bar low for yourself. Okay. Nice par 4. Or par 3, sorry. As best I can hit it. Okay. I mean, I'm usually not a fan of that mound kind of thing there right beside my guy. I see what he's doing. He's got a pin where it is now. He's got one in the front. He's got at least one in the back left. You could argue that that slope, that mound on the left, is gonna propel balls through that green. That might be a bit. That might be a bit rough. Maybe a little bit more orange and yellow. Maybe a little bit less red. Yeah. Yeah, it's a good point too, Forrest. I do like the idea of fairway to have runoff. Okay, Adam, have a good one, buddy. I mean, it's Buddy's first course, though. I mean, jeepers. Okay. I think Forrest and I were planning on a match, and hopefully we're going to get 2 more into it. Okay, drivable par 4. He's narrowed it up. I bet you can run it in from the right. Oh, no. Thought the wind was going to hold it out there more. Oh, that could have been so good if I'd caught the fairway. Oh, well. Ooh, that's a tough pin. Short par 4, though. Like, drivable par 4, sorry. You could argue, though, that's what? Like 5 feet, maybe? To the slope? Might be a bit much. No, that's not going to get up, is it? Oh, no, it's... Okay. So, yeah, because it's yellowish orange, it's not... It'll stay there. I'm glad he didn't go red there. Okay. It's going to make this putt tricky, though. Cool. Yeah, it's a CC course for sure. Hey, Hinter, what's up, buddy? Almost did get the bounce, just short. Okay, this is looking like, just at first glance, it's going to be a pretty easy par 5. Which isn't a criticism, just a statement. But it could be all about the second shot. Okay. Oh, that's a dirty pin. Oh my god. We're downwind but uphill. Thing is, you've got a backstop, so if you can get it up the slope and keep it and not run off the back, you're going to be okay. If If you get into that rough, though, you might not enjoy it. Oh, it got there? Nice. Thought you were saying 9 o'clock was, UPS was saying. Damn it. How does that... I guess it's uphill, isn't it? But downwind. It's weird. Okay. Yeah. That was an awful lie I had there. I wish I'd hit a better, like, I wish I'd hit a better shot in there to see how the ball reacted when running up there. 'Cause that's the only thing that could have gone wrong with that hole, I think. Okay, and then we got a par 4 to finish. See, we want to be to the right for sure. Perfect. I love it when that happens, eh, Hinder? My first piece of merch, they keep saying it's going to get here Monday. Apparently it's in London now, but I don't think it's going to get sent out today, probably. I'd like to have it. I just want to see it. Okay. Not sure about this. I mean, I know you can't have fairway around a bunker, but you get this little bitty thing of fairway there. It makes for a better transition, I suppose, but I don't know. It's just, again, we're really nitpicking now because this guy's come out of the gate swinging. Okay. Just miss. All right. Me too, Hinter. Wow, that's your first course. That's just mind-blowing, quite frankly, that's a first course. That could go into a contest quite easily. It could host a CC event, I think, quite easily. I don't know if it's been reviewed yet. If it has, I mean, I would be thinking... I would be giving it some serious thought for tour worthy, personally. The only thing I think that really would hold it back is that a couple of those transitions were a bit rough. Yeah, it's feeling tour worthy to me. A couple of those transitions, and that's about it. Maybe the odd green was a bit, but I mean, now we're getting into, you know, subjective taste kind of stuff, you know. Like I don't know. I think that's just really good. And if it's tour worthy with your first course, it's just insane. It's just insane. I'm sorry, it is. What a great effort. I'm glad. I think it was Scoot suggested I play it. I'm so glad they did. Great course.